We should be able to cook here.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail. This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone.
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadime. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
So good. Are you all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
we must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almadria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up. Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahagsar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought it was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Fire meteor! Dragon swarm! Rising wyvern! Use support! Mission! I'm ready!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
I won't forget you!
Onward! Bring him down!
Not in your dreams!
I'm hit! Here I come!
Going in!
Fire support!
Read your moves like a book!
Engaging! Make it rain!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Into the shadows!
Look sharp!
It's almost too strong!
Be my guest! Rising wyvern!
The last one!
Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
We can really make weapons with this?
Got it! That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
You're mine! It's over!
Lightning!
Swallow blade!
Tiger blade!
Dragon swarm! Rising wyvern!
These ones can run rings around us.
Do it! Do it!
Commando!
All yours, Kisara.
Radiant here!
Catapult!
Go
Swallow blade!
in! Take this! Mega ray!
Rising
Tiger
wyvern!
blade!
Here I come! You're
Mega ray!
finished!
Do it! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
A comfortable win.
What's this thing?
No choice. For my lord! It's over! You're mine!
Can you take it?
I'll be able to save you.
I like the one, eh? Swallow blade! Dragon swarm!
Glacial Spear.
Where do you finish?
Tiger Blade. Freeze Laser.
You're mine!
Make it break. That's like you.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone. Sighted. Go. I'm only getting one goal.
You're finished!
Negative
No,
gate.
not my watch.
What is this? You're mine!
Crescent Moon.
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Looks like we got them all.
Out of our way.
Ready and raring.
You're mine! Dragon swarm! I'm going in! Swallow blade!
Tiger Blade.
Dragon swarm! Lightning Viper!
This one's yours.
Here I come! It's over! I'm ready!
Here goes!
Listen!
Not in your dreams.
Take this!
Resonate with the
Dragon swarm! Rising Viper!
Make it red!
Here I come!
Burning!
Ignite!
Glacial Spear. Here's
You're
evil.
mine! It's over!
Freeze Lancer.
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Out of our way.
Dragon swarm!
Freeze Lancer.
You're mine!
They really don't give up, do they?
You got a
Here, let me help.
You're finished!
This one's
Here I come! Dragon swarm! Too fast!
Stand back.
Here I come!
Trip it out.
Rising Viper! Take this!
Here.
You're finished! I'm ready! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Onward and upward.
I won't forgive you.
Going in.
Damn it!
So much for talking it out.
Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! It's over! Lunar Rondo! Here I come! You're finished! Dragon Swarm! You're mine! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. No choice.
Here goes! Tiger blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Is it too late to help us out?
The rebel! Stop them! Take this!
Thanks,
Dragon Swarm! I owe you one. Go mine! You're finished!
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action. Resonate with the earth.
Meteor! By the power of water!
Slice!
Steer it!
Try this!
Reload! Perfect move!
Inferno turret! It's over!
Right here!
Slice! You're mine!
Back into the
On
front!
your knees! Burn! You won't make a fool of me! Strike!
Into the
Swallow
center!
blade! Dragon Swarm!
Slice! Tiger blade!
Dragon Swarm! I'll teach you respect!
Pressure.
You're mine!
Begin.
It's over!
I'll blind you with the dust.
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Make your break!
All yours, Kisara.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go. Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
An opponent like this should be easy. Here I come! It's
corruption!
Begin.
By the power of water!
Begin.
Annihilation!
Dragon
Your
Swarm!
reflexes will not serve you well here.
Rising Wyvern!
Reload!
Here I come!
This one's mine!
Rising Wyvern!
Yeah.
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Bloody howling. Resonate with the earth.
Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
This one's all Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Radiant
Take this!
Rumble! I'm all stuffed
It's
up!
over!
Look sharp!
Here I come!
Bathed in blood.
You're mine!
Look sharp!
Bloody howling.
Don't get complacent.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zoogles the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here. This is...
I'll do my best.
The rebel!
Not on my watch!
Another Swallow Blade!
Tell me, have you ever considered your purpose in life?
I see one, eh?
Flying freak!
What do you think? Just sit still!
The enemy
Shion's arch, and you take care of it?
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Lightning!
It's almost too strong. Be my guest. Take this. Your way.
Now you see what I can do!
By the eye.
By the power of water!
Elusive deity.
Eagle ray!
Here I come. Your way. Here I come. Dragon swarm.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
This one's down!
Come quietly.
Piercing blood!
Rising Reaper. Rising Falcon.
Shield!
Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
I'll heal you all!
Here I come. It's over. Here I come.
Shattering of pieces! Attack time! Resonate with the earth!
Make it way! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
All yours.
Switch off! Radiant pierce! Will this help?
You're mine.
Crescent move!
An astral art?
That's my shield!
Shut him down.
Tiger blade! Annihilation!
Here I come. You're finished. Take this. I'm ready. Stardust.
Rotating pile driver!
Burn in hell.
Green bathed in blood!
You're mine.
Bloody hell! On your knees! I'm ready!
Let's refrain from losing.
Right, here you go. Now you'll learn. I'm not done.
This one is mine! Confiscated!
Here I come. You're finished. I won't show you any mercy. It's over.
This one's mine!
You're mine. Slash. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Here, let me help!
Resonate with the earth!
Here's the roll!
Our arts are being interrupted!
One more!
Bathed in blood! Rending you a bloody hell!
Lunar
Their
Blast!
arts were interrupted! What I can do!
Take
Gemini
this.
Aqua!
You're finished. Dragon Swarm.
Begin! Rotating pile
Take this.
Tornado drive!
Dragon Swarm. Slash.
By the power of water! Take this!
It's over.
On your
Tiger blade!
air pressure! Another incantation ruined!
Art seal! Tiger blade! I'm all stopped up! Annihilation! Lightning!
Begin. Here I come.
Rage.
It's over.
No further!
Healing circle!
Thanks.
Is there
Here I come.
no way out?
It's over.
Here, the power of light! First aid! Let me out! My natural defenses are fading. I'm a sitting duck!
Retreat from this battle.
Retreat? I... Never! Piercing roll!
Not so fast!
First aid! Time to shine! Glacial spear! Piercing roll! I never miss!
Bathed in blood! Rending!
should do it! I'm not done!
Resonate with the earth.
I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
Aw, too shy to
Rise
throw.
delivered!
Here, let me help. How about this?
Here I come! It's over!
Water, hear my call.
This should do it!
Charge like
You
that
made
could
me
easily
do.
be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to
Not
stop.
done yet!
Fantastic. Now my clothes are ruined.
Throbs in pain.
Negative. Denied.
You're finished!
I owe you one for that. This one's mine.
Take this!
Take this!
Armor won't
Benediction
save you. An outstanding effect. Here, this one's mine.
You're finished!
Lunar blast, not in your dreams!
Here, let me help. Light up the dark. All right, let me at him.
Here I come!
I'm ready!
Not today!
Lunar corruption! All stopped up!
I'm ready to go. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolition! Here, let me help.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Don't push yourself too hard.
That equipment should come in handy.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
A barrier. That may indicate Almadria is near.
Then we've got to find a way to get through somehow.
Let's see if we can find something that'll release it.
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almadria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almadria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almadria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? Ugh, my head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almadria.
true gunslinger around here.
I see one, eh?
Make it rain!
Here I come!
All yours, Kisara.
Switch to leave the charge.
It's almost too strong.
Split it open.
Be my guest. Rising Wyvern! Blue escape! Stardust!
How about
Luna
this?
We're not finished! You're mine! It's over! Dragon Force!
I do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. What's this thing?
I'll do my best!
Now you'll learn! You're finished! It's on! Rising Wyvern! Here I come!
Flaming meteor!
Damn it! Bloody stupid!
Stand back. Shut it up.
Make it right! I never miss!
Come on! I'm not done!
Not so fast.
Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm! Rising Wyvern! Take this! Stardust!
On guard!
I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Here I go! Got you!
Bathed in blood.
Lightning! Ordeal!
Blue escape!
Glacial Pipe! I feel sprightlier than before. Let's dispose of the trash.
Take down their defenses! Here I come! It's over! Engulfed you! Rising Wyvern!
Bathed in blood.
Rending you apart! Bloody holiday! Take this! Dragon
Leave the
Form!
ensnaring to me. Yeah.
This one's
And the
mine.
pummeling to me.
You're mine! It's over!
The enemy is
Make it
on
rain!
too.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Bathed in blood.
Rending you apart! Blue escape! Slash! Dragon Form! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Seems about right to me.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Water! Here
Here I come! Try harder! Here I come! You're finished!
What's for the ranged attack?
The rebels! Stop them! You're mine! You're mine! You're finished! Luna Rondo! Here I come! Dragon Form!
You're all done!
Dragon Form!
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Armor won't save you.
You're mine! We're not finished! You're mine! It's over! Strike! Eat this! You're mine! You're finished!
Where are you going?
Negative gate! Dragon Form! Swallow Blade! Dragon
This
Form!
one's mine!
Cyclone! Rending you apart!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Let's dispose
The trash.
Flaming meteor! It's over!
Take this!
Strike! Dragon Swarm!
The tempest engulfs you!
I'm ready! Take this!
All yours, Kisara!
Art sealed by the power of war!
Shattering the pieces!
Rising Falcon! Here I come! Ha! Dragon Swarm! This one's all mine! Take this! Ha! Dragon Swarm!
Make it rain! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'm ready for the next battle.
Gotta break through! You got spirit!
Not in your dreams!
Damn it!
Can you take it? Elusive
Dragon
deity!
Swarm!
Magna Ray!
Rotating
Power
sword
Blade! You're
This
mine!
one's mine.
It's over!
Resonate with the earth!
Searing
Try harder! My turn! You're finished! You're mine! You're finished!
Bloody howling!
Lunar Rondo! Rising Phoenix!
Magna Ray! This one's mine!
Here I come! It's over! You're mine! It's over! Dragon Swarm! I'm ready!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
This one's mine!
I'll grind you into elusive deity!
You're finished! Dragon Swarm!
Nothing
Here,
can
fight me!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.